Started streaming.
Okay, we on?
Let me make sure.
Yeah, okay.
Go to the channel real quick. We on.
What's up, man? What's up? What's up, brother?
What's
Peace,
up?
peace.
What's up, man? What's
Oh,
good?
man. Yo,
Hey,
I want to thank you. I want to really thank you, man, for bringing me on and just being willing to listen to a brother, man. I appreciate that.
hey, I have no problem with that, bro, because this channel is all about that. Even though it says old man boxing, I talk
Right.
about everything, bro. And when you talking stuff where it can benefit, I definitely want to put that out. But let me start off. Let me start off like this. Somebody else just tried to get in the convo. Hold on, I gotta change this anyways, because this gotta get bigger. There we go. They trying to hit me up right now, but they can't because
Yeah.
I'm already
See,
on
that's
live.
good. See, because you got that's a that's a dedicated fan, and
Yeah,
that's how it starts. It starts with just one person.
yeah. Well,
You know
he's
what
a
I'm
good
saying?
dude.
And I
That's a
just pray,
good dude.
brothers.
He a good
Yeah, he a
dude.
good fan like me,
Yeah,
like how I fuck with you.
right.
Yeah. Like how I fuck with you. When we used to send it, I send you some literature or whatever the case may be.
Exactly.
That's all about building. You know what I mean? It's all
Yeah,
about love and family.
right.
But I want to just say, I want to say to the platform, to the people listening, I'm a humanitarian activist. I'm
Okay.
for humanity, and the plan that I have in mind to get things going in the right direction for our communities um, is, I believe, is foolproof. You can't lose because whatever you put in, if you feel uncomfortable, you get your money right back.
Okay,
It's
so
simple.
tell them. All right, first let me say this. I appreciate y'all subscribing to the channel. Do subscribe if you're not
Yeah,
subscribed, and
that's
hit
my
that bell
man.
icon so you can
That's
be
good, man.
notified of future videos. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know who it
My man.
is.
Yes, sir.
I didn't even introduce
Shout out to the
myself.
Bronx, baby.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
yo,
yeah.
what it is I like new ideas and I like new things. So when the brother came to me with it, I said, well, let's go ahead and just go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? That's for anybody. That's for any of y'all on this channel who see this video. If you have an idea and you want to push it, hey, look, I may be a small channel, but yet it's a channel. Channeling, you know what I'm saying? It starts somewhere. So now, brother, what I'm
Yes,
going to
sir.
do is when you talk about this, I'm going to ask some tough questions because we're talking
Copy.
about an investment. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no huge one.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? But still,
No, no, no. It's minor.
right? We in a time where
Yeah,
money
people
ain't
want to
easy,
get their money going, and I
right?
understand that.
So go ahead and tell them what you
Yes,
talking
sir.
about, bro. You know what I'm saying about this plan you have.
All right. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, man. Yo, Supreme Intelligence. That's what I go by. Um, this plan is called the Dollar a Day Plan, and it's fairly simple. It's just we need a lot of participation.
Right?
We
Need
have to
numbers.
recognize. We have to recognize. Huh?
I said we need
We
numbers.
have to recognize. Yes, yes. We need large numbers. Um, in order for this plan to work, we're gonna need at least over 1 million people, at least right at 1 million. You know what I mean? The investment is called the Dollar Day Plan. Is so minor to whereas it won't affect you. You spend $1 on practically just nothing. Maybe you at the job going to the vending machine and get a Sprite. It's just like
That's
taking a
more,
little
hey,
bit.
bro. That's Sprite more than the damn dollar.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
find a Sprite in the vending machine for $1 these days. You work for
Yeah,
the soda company, then you know what I'm saying. If it's in your job, you paying like almost $2 for that.
yeah,
But go ahead, my bad.
yeah. No, you good, fam. But it's just like taking a little bit of somebody else, some the money that you share normally with people just on a daily basis to put it back into your pocket. We got to start thinking about the future.
Okay,
When you
so
walk in the stores
okay,
nowadays, hold up, hold on 1 second. When we walk into these stores and you go to the registers, now they got the self checkout. This has been going on for years. Now, when you look at that, that's 7 to 10 jobs that they taking from you, so they could put more money in their pocket. Now, listen to this. They still want you to be the consumer. They still want you to spend money with them, but they still don't want to look out for the overall human race, or they taking away something for more convenience. That's
right,
what they call what they make it more convenient, which is fine. But we have to start thinking about ourselves and realize that you are not alone when you're struggling. You're
right,
not alone.
right,
The only issue that we have, I'm just talking about as the human race, period. I'm not excluding nobody. I'm including everybody because that's what this program is for. It's for everybody.
right. So, can you give them an example what you talking about, like what this plan is?
The plan is just to put back in our communities. If we get 1 million people and everybody puts up $1 a day, but I'm just using the hypotheticals because I'm pretty sure we could do this in less time,
Right.
so we can get things generated. It's damn, I done got blank. What were we talking about again?
We're talking about
What'd you
you and your plan, and I said I had asked you. So what things are you talking about? Like what ideas?
Oh, my ideas is just basically to open up our own factories, our own schools, just provide for ourselves, start doing things for ourselves to help the government because they don't have all the solutions.
All right.
And
So here comes the questions because we 7 minutes in. Um.
okay,
So what actual type of stuff are you talking about? Like for instance, where you gonna start at? Where do you start? What's the first thing you're gonna build?
oh, with $365 million, it's just numerous ways we could break it down, man. It could get crazy, but what we'll start first would be the eateries, like
Okay.
invest in
That's
come up
that
with our own companies or
that that.
invest in other.
I'm about to say
Yes,
that's a good idea
yeah, because
because
people
we
gotta eat.
eat a lot.
Yes, sir. We All right. People gotta eat. That's for one. We can also deal with transportation, land. It's just clean energy, everything,
But what I'm saying is you can't do.
anything anybody could think of.
But what I'm saying is you can't
Yeah,
do all of that at one time. You have to start somewhere.
you have to.
So I'm trying to figure out
Yeah, that's what we're gonna start with.
the food, the eateries,
The investment. Huh?
the eateries, the food
Right.
places.
We can start there first.
I think
Yes.
that to me,
You
if it
could
was,
take 100 million out of.
well, go ahead.
Yeah, you could take 100 million out of that and just invest into straight eateries. Straight
And
eateries.
and
Like
that'll be that right there would be
your
like
Papa John's.
be real. But you also was talking about investing in them corner
But
stores.
see, you gotta remember, look, check it out though. Check it out. See, with that 100 million, that could buy you between 300 to 500 stores.
Right. But what I'm saying is you was
That's just
talking
with the 100.
when you was talking
Now,
about you was talking about something earlier. With as
yes,
far as the stores and stuff like that. The other day, better yet, and you was talking
right,
about investing in these
right,
stores, basically taking them over.
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
And
not. I mean, it's like it's on something like this thing. It's like you can roll with us or we gonna roll over you.
right,
We're not gonna try to we're not trying to starve nobody.
right,
See, that's what the program is for too. It's not the ruffle feathers. It's just to raise awareness that our communities are hurting and nobody's really coming up with a solid solution. And the people that are in power, they're doing the best that they can.
For
Don't
themselves.
get me wrong, I love my country. Yeah, I love my country, and you know, and we're not. That's why I say we're not trying to ruffle no feathers. We're just trying to do for self. That's why nobody is excluded from the program. Anybody can join.
Right.
Anybody can join. But my projections, for which is optional, you could put $1 or $10 a day in. Well, my projection in 5 years will be a $60 billion company.
Bro, that's a lot.
The dollar a day plan is throughout. It'll be for life. It'll be a commitment that we make to ourselves that we're gonna put $1 a day for our people, so we can have something on the back end just in case if something else happens. This is a lifetime. This is a lifetime commitment. Yeah.
What if somebody don't invest the money and be like, yo, I don't like this? How would you handle that situation?
Oh, you get your money back immediately. That's why the investment is minor.
Right.
We want to get you to when you invest something, just like say like Disney, just like say like Kroger, I could show you numerous companies that are doing well, and they're right here in the communities.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't see anything of it, and it's not like it's goods. You go there, you buy your goods. It's a fair trade. You
Right.
need something, you go buy it, which is understandable. But when you've been operating a business in the black communities, let me just say in communities, period. I don't want, like I said, I don't want to be on a race thing. I love everybody. But when you operating for 10, 15, 20, 30 years, that means you already done made in our community 15, 20, 30, 40 million dollars.
They're probably more than that, bro.
We can't get a pencil. We can't get a backpack.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I go back to my street days. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the only form of business of my own that I had. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I treated everybody like how I wanted to be treated.
Right.
Dudes from the neighborhood could vouch. I'm from the Bronx. I'm from Prospect Avenue. I'm from Prospect and Home Street.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. My old stomping grounds.
That's my neighborhood. You know what I
Right.
mean? And I treated people respectively, and when they dealt with me, I made it a fair trade, so they felt like, you know, they wasn't getting beat out of it for messing with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I can't get a backpack, man, a watch. I can't get nothing.
A pen, as you said.
A pencil, a pen.
That's that to me. That's incentive. So
now, when you dealing with these people on these kinds of levels, they have no idea about the person that's at ground zero. They don't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
They got to keep you with just enough, so you got to keep coming back.
Right. Supply and demand.
The way they get us is that we don't work together.
Ugh.
Everybody too worried about this. Everybody. See, my thing is, even though I came up with the plan, I'm still just gonna be a regular person like you.
Right.
I'm not. I don't want nothing, man. I don't want nothing but for my kids to be safe, because they're in danger. I'm in danger in our communities. If it wasn't no police in our communities, can you imagine the chaos that would go on?
Tell you the truth.
But look, you say fuck the police. How could you say fuck the police and they keeping you from killing each other?
Right.
I knew once I started getting money, I knew I couldn't operate on a street violence level no more.
Right.
I couldn't do it.
Right.
So I built me a nice little squad. I never started trouble. No, I wasn't never into that, because I knew the trouble would stop us from getting money. I already knew that.
Eventually it got like that.
Yeah, I learned that from my younger days. I'm also from 164th for Walton.
What?
That's my neighborhood. That's why I learned how to grind. I had the best of both worlds. I had prospect to learn the gritty, and I learned the grind on 164th on Walton.
Right. And it is gritty.
That's how
The further south you get in the Bronx, the grittier it get, bro.
But see, but what I'm telling dudes is, all right, now even when you participate in the program, it's $1 a day. Within you submitting your money, within that 1 year, we'll be able to return your investment to $400 a month.
Damn, bro.
For the rest of your life. For the rest of your life, you ain't gotta worry about that. That's in your pocket.
But that's also,
like I said,
but that's also with them still donating $1, correct?
Yes, yes. It'll be yearly. It's not, and then it's so crazy where we could hold our own raffles and build up for that. We could I want to show people how this money circulates for real, man.
Right.
Cause even if you get 1 million people and put 50 cents in, that's still 165 million.
Right. And how long are you
doing the math, man?
How long are you talking to build up to this million?
We need from people sharing. We need 3 months. We'll start the process in 3 months. I'm trying to get a face behind it so people could trust the face. We got to reach out to our celebrities. LeBron James, we need you. We figured it out. We don't need your money. We just need your face to let our people know that they're not getting gypped or nothing like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We need you, Charles Barkley. We need you, Shaq. We need you, all our prominent black people. We don't want your money. We figured it out on our own, but we need your face to let the people know they putting their money in good hands.
Well,
because I'm just a regular dude with a plan.
I want to say this before you go on. Let me say this.
Yeah.
The only problem I got with those athletes is it's gonna be their thing is getting paid for their face.
No, but what I mean is,
That's
I mean, if they want to be compensated, that's fine too. Yeah, that's fine too. If they, we'll slide you a few dollars. We give you $1 million or something like that.
My
we
thing
still have
is
364 to play with.
Yeah, but my thing is this. They already rich, bro. They should just do it on the humbug, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, bro. It's mind-boggling how Snoop could be doing 5 different TV shows. Why?
Yeah.
Why not spread the love? Nobody don't understand. We can't understand that. Maybe the powers that be tell you can't do certain things for your community, but all of that is fine. But what we saying is we figured it out on our own, yo.
Right.
We figured it out. So now all we need is your face for the people to be. If you want to be paid, we'll pay you too. If you want to be greedy, yeah, fine. We'll have plenty enough to shop around with. We could spend $100 million just on eateries. Like I said, that'll bring 300 to 500 businesses right then and there. At $800 a day from each business, just let's start doing this math. We'll create our own social media platforms.
Mm-hmm.
OMB is going to be a network soon.
Right.
Watch.
Right.
It's going to be a network, bro.
I'm working on it.
We figured it out. It's a minor investment. Like I said, if you feel uncomfortable, you feel skeptical about it, I'm not going to be the leader. I'm going to be a participant just like everybody else.
So
because I want to fit in. I'm just a normal guy.
So what kind of contact?
I'm a humanitarian activist.
What kind of contact information you have to where if somebody interested, they can contact you and you can expound more on it.
Copy. Yeah. You can reach me at Poor People United 4104 at gmail.com. Holla at me, man. Just share it, man. I mean, if you got some ideas you want to share, we can do that too. But I mean, I'm just giving dudes the premise of what's going on. We got to start doing things for ourselves.
Indeed.
And it's just simple as that.
No doubt.
I can't do it. I can't do it without you. I love you. You my brother.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're not in the struggle alone. And like I said, my projections in 5 years will be a 30 to 60 million dollar, $60 billion company.
Right.
We gotta start knowing the numbers.
Oh, I'm hearing stuff going on out
Now
here,
you could
bro.
do.
Well,
Oh, copy that. Like, What's crazy is even at $3 a day, that's over $1 billion in 1 year. Now Black Lives Matter raised
oh
80
God,
million. Now look
damn.
at that.
Yeah.
None of that money came to the community. This will have a direct effect
No, it
on our
went.
communities.
That money for
300
black. That money for
three.
Black Lives Matter went to that lady in them big ass houses she bought.
Oh yeah, I mean let them keep it. Let them have fun. I mean maybe okay, let them have that. But we talking about 365 million. It's 50 states.
Mm-hmm.
That can, if we chose to, we can spread that out 6 million for each state and still have 50 million to play with.
Right.
But we got to get the people to understand about an investment. When you invest, it takes time.
It does. That is.
Like I said, like I said, yeah, like I said, the more money we pump into this project, the more money we can give away.
All right.
I'm
So
telling you,
as I said,
this shit. I mean, for the people that participated, yeah.
right. I was saying, cause we've been at this about 21 minutes. That's about 11 minutes longer than we said we was gonna do it.
Yeah,
It's
I didn't
alright,
realize.
though,
Yeah, I didn't
because
realize it was gonna
I
go.
want people to get a understanding of what you're talking about, but the best understanding they can get is reaching
Yeah.
you at your email. You know what I'm saying? And then chatting with you
Copy that.
personally
Copy
that
that. Yes.
way, because the video is just me, questioning you, but yet
Yeah.
it's not it couldn't be as thorough as you talking to a person. You know what I'm saying? Because of
Right.
it's just
No
a video.
question.
Got to go further than that. But what I'm gonna do
Yeah.
is I want you to give out your contact info. Oh shoot, my bad. I turned down the microphone. I want you to give out your contact information one more time, because we're gonna do a follow up video on this one. You know what I'm saying? We have to.
Yeah. Hopefully. Yeah. I was gonna say hopefully you could bring me on maybe 3 times a week. We designated time and because I also want to show people about the stocks, about what's going on out there, so we could get in tune on different ways on how to use our brain instead of our brawn. You know what I mean? We done did
Right.
the brawn thing for 400 years.
Yeah,
It's time
hell,
to do something different.
you ain't
And
lying, bro.
this program will save lives, man.
Right.
It'll make our community safe. Because what's the first thing people say? Oh, yo, I gotta get out the hood. But every time you leave the hood is still the same. Why are we still calling our neighborhoods hood 40, 50 years later? It's
Yeah.
never gonna change.
Right.
Something gotta change, man.
Yeah.
We gotta start loving each other. But yo, bro, I appreciate you. If you wanna knock off, we can knock off. We wanna keep rolling.
Nah,
I got,
we
I'll
gon'
be
we gon'
rolling.
the only reason why we gonna stop this one is because the next one you're going to have stuff to show people. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, with the stuff you just was talking about. What was that? Stocks and stuff like that. Cause I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't know
Yeah.
nothing about stocks, bruh. Stocks and bonds. I
Yeah,
have
I don't
no.
watch. I don't want people to. Yeah, I don't want people to think I'm pocket watching, but I also wanna get some of these celebrity numbers, because a lot of these guys got hundreds of millions of dollars. That's monopoly money. That's generational wealth. You know what I mean? They ain't
Right.
gotta worry about nothing. But like I said, we came up with our own plan, and we ready to execute, man. I just need the people.
we what now. I ain't trying to throw this man up under the bus because I don't know what he doing, but
Right.
we don't want to end up like Dr. Umar Johnson with all the nonsense
Nah,
and
yeah, this
crap
is-
going on, bro. With all
Yeah.
the, because I'm gonna tell you
Oh,
now.
I don't even
I was just saying that. Look,
know he was jacked.
I don't know neither, but I know this, man. They turned his whole thing into a big fiasco, B. You know, I'm like, golly, man. If it's that much trouble, but
I
We ain't
mean,
into that aspect of
yeah,
life
because
because we
people,
ain't going
we
on
get,
nobody else's platform talking
right,
and with all the extra stuff.
right. That's why I say the main thing is what I'm trying to do is hopefully with the people we can reach out to our celebrities and get a face behind behind the program that people know. Okay, you know their money is secure. You have it'll be just like putting your money in the bank or whatever the case may be. You have a personal code. Well, we'll get in depth another time about more
Yeah,
about that. But yeah,
and I think it's very possible. You know what I'm saying? You know, the might get a meeting of the minds to do this thing.
yeah.
But look, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video as I said.
It's just
Now I
Well,
was
look,
going.
let me drop one more thing.
Go ahead.
It's just like not eating a Snickers for one day for a year. That's it.
True that.
It's just $1.
Yeah.
It gonna make you or break you.
Yep.
And like I said, you feel skeptical, boom, here go your bread back, bang.
Hey, before you
Simple.
go, tell them about that
But yo,
story.
my dude,
Hey, hold
one love, you heard?
Yeah, hold on, bro. Tell them that story real quick about what happened with a situation similar where you actually had somebody.
What? What you mean?
You remember the story you
What
had
you talking
told me?
about earlier?
Yeah. And you told me about you had the dude, he invested, but he was on your back too much.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Yo, my son was on me, man. Yo, he gave me a package, and cause he was complaining about he wasn't making no money. He seen I was going out of town back then. I was going to Boston with my dude,
Right.
and we was doing some numbers, and he was complaining. So in my mind, I automatically thought I was like, dang, he might start beating the package up or something like that, cause he feel like he ain't getting no money, and we doing our thing, and he's kind of not like, not doing nothing. So I was like, yo, fam, yo, check it. Just throw me a little 100 cent, 150 cent, whatever you can spare, and I'll turn it over a few times, and I'll give you back like 6,000-7,000. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He agreed. He agreed. I don't know on his end what was the issue. Maybe he got it for somebody and they was pressing him, but he started pressing me like the third day.
Damn.
But yeah, we only talking about like a $2,000 investment. It wasn't really even that major. It was like back then you used to get the Grammys for like 22 or something like that. You know what I
Right.
mean? So I took 100 cent out there. So I told him, yo, let me turn it over a few times, and boom. But he was on my back. See, the investment thing is something you gotta let it brew. You gotta let it build some steam, and then once the steam come, we all be good. Everybody be eating.
Right.
Like I said, just for $1, you'll make $4,800 a year for the rest of your life.
Right. Well,
That's from nothing, from $1. That shit ain't nothing.
and you know what? I've known, actually. Let me tell you what happened with us, and then I'm gonna end the video. When I was really small, my mother used to have these bottles. You know them big water bottles? For years,
Right.
she just kept filling them up with pennies for years, since I was like 3 years old until I got like 14. B. We took a trip to Canada, paid for the hotel, gas, everything, came back and still had plenty, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Just because we invested a penny. So I would leave it at that, bro. Now don't get off, bro. I want you to stay here. And I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? OMB signing out.
Copy.
Peace. Y'all take a look at
Yo,
the video.
I want to say love to the people, man. I love y'all.
Yeah, now y'all take a look at the video, get his information out of there, and get a man to talk if you give him a holler if you enter.